Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Voraktee, and welcome back to my Dream Daddy Let's Play. We just started this one off in the last episode. This is episode 2, and we're getting into it. We moved into our new house, and we've met some new friends and some old friends. And I've woken up to a text from an unknown number. See, how did I do Craig's voice? Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. A smiley face. Holy crud, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. That is insanely me. Oops, must have winked back out. I checked my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get swole on? Get your swole on. I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. Gosh, last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. I'll go to the gym, I guess. Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20? Question mark. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. The gym, I like it's capitalized, the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. Freaking, seriously, my back is just, I gotta stop falling asleep on that couch. Also true. I throw off my blanket and, hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. Aw man, what's my gym bod? The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded, because everybody that goes to the gym goes early. I spot Craig standing out in front stretching. Of course, he spots me and waves enthusiastically. That's how I would wave enthusiastically. Hey, bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. Tea. Voraktee is a tea drinker. That's the only inauthenticity in this entire game so far. You ready to kick some butt? Gotta stay posy, dude. With your help. Help! H-E-L-P. This is it. This is how I die. It'll be alright, dude. We'll ease you into it. We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. Truth. All of these people look like they could break me in half. Truth. And it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. Probably also true. Oh. High fives and finger guns all over all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Oh. Come on, bud. Let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. I can do this. Treadmills are a piece of cake. I love the treadmill. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we are on the treadmills. Yeah. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What's all this other stuff? Craig laughs. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skulls with that's good. Using a medieval torture device. Praying to some sort of pain god. Oh, these are all valid answers at the gym. What do I choose? We're gonna go pray to some sort of pain god. It's like a religious self-flagellation meant to atone for one's sins. You're actually not far off from the truth. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same, otherwise I might look weak. How long have you been doing the buff thing? I'm gonna hit my mic here. Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? I coached my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? The age-old question. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I check out my hot bod. I love learning. I try to educate myself about the world around me. I'm like a sponge for knowledge, soaking up all that intellectual content, you know? History, the paranormal, wilderness survival, aliens, most of those things. That is also pretty accurate, especially the aliens, maybe not the wilderness survival, unless you count games like Subnautica that I play and stuff for the channel. Don't Starve with Friends, does that count? So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yes. He found us out. He found us out. We're jogging now. Oh, good, we're jogging. Were those just eggplant emojis that just flew out from behind him? I look over Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Ugh. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? No! I don't like the story! Oh my gosh, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. You told me to create a distraction. So of course they do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands, like an idiot! And then you drop the fish and it's flopping all around and you panic. So you run up to me post-cake stand with a dying, dirty fish in your hands that you've scooped off the ground and you're yelling at me that we have to leave. Hey. So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Okay. And then we get him home and into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well. Hey. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never will. Me on the treadmill, that's me. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jeebus, that hurts. Dude, bro, you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. Ooh. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later. Oh. You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. Oh. You sure? Yeah. The pain in my everything is kind of telling me to stop. All right. Well, here. I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy. Here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Huh. Wow, this is really good. And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if the treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bruh. Good. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. What am I gonna do with me and this dad bod? I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh gosh, I'm so old. Oh, the oldness takes in. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Also accurate. Shoot, it's 3:55. Accurate. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Always try your best at everything. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully no one will notice. Oh, I thought we did do those things. I thought we at least brushed our teeth. I check my watch and I am relieved to see that I am only 2 minutes late. Accurate. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Hello, youth. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Oh, jeez. Good grief. I remember you back in high school. Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega? I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss them. I head up to the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That youth punk sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow! Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Voraktee. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? That's about me. Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. All right, where were we? Now, now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Get the heck out.
Sweet Manchego.
Sweet Manchego. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 of your textbook. Nobody's listening. Oh, maybe he should be like that. Very theatrical Shakespearean. Or not. Oh, I guess. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Kids, am I right? Middle schoolers, right? What did I say? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Right, that sounds like the American school system. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. Hugo Vega. I feel like there should be like a title screen. Hugo Vega. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but I'm sure you know Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I don't know.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? He's British now, by the way. We just moved. She has a tendency to bottle things up. She's fine. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. She keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on the scholarship money that she clearly deserves. Maybe that's how he should sound. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thank you for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. I like that. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hello. Hey, Hugo? Yes. Did they ever catch that rye? ... Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of this classic Voraktee dad joke right there. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She always has been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes by the day for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate the ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Can make something. Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? I wonder if there's an actual Twitter account for her. You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vegas' class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I like the voice for that in the background. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? Want to share with your old dad? Huh? I don't think you'd get it. Is it a meme? Your dad would get a meme. Come on. Your dad memed like the best of them back in the day. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! Ugh. I can't believe you would... Dad! I mean, jeez! Why would you... Gross! Sorry, just asking. Just, jeez. Can't blame my dad for trying, jeez. Dad, he's just my friend! Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Welp. Good talk. Love you, kiddo. I say welp. So true. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. I think it's funny that we could choose to eat at home or eat at the mall. It's like, we could just spend this entire game indoors in our house. Why not? You know, we don't need to meet other dads. We can just be a single dad forever. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center, kind of like Amazon, but in real life, with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language missing. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's better. I don't like cursing myself. I do not like to curse. Better. Heck yeah. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad, but also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? What are these memes that kids are always into these days? Memes? Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes.
Dad.
That would be the worst. I don't want to explain memes to my mom. That would be... Okay, Mom, here, listen. Yeah, it's like a joke, but on the internet in picture form. And sometimes they have famous people or dead famous people, historical people. Sometimes it's Putin, sometimes it's Trump. When it's Trump, it's really bad, unless it's hilarious because it's making fun of Trump. Anyways, Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is, by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done that joke to death. By the time it gets to us, so we're still on the salt guy. The salt guy. That's what Dad's on right now. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it, and it isn't funny. Here comes that boy. Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? Goth topic? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being the exact representation of an establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and basically, and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one where you threw up at that one time. Oh, that one! Alright. Heck yeah! Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. Yep, this looks like Hot Topic. There it is! You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud? Speech! Amanda! Yeah! Speech! 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 Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting! Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Actie, AAA, had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. Amanda Ann Actie. I still love that. That's great. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father had then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda's moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, but then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead Goth and Beyond. I love that. It's a good name. Good name. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, check clearance bin for hot deals. I'm gonna look at the ironic mugs. I love mugs. You guys might know how much I love mugs. On my streams, I always have different mugs that I like to show off. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there's only one number one dad mug, then why are there so many mugs here that say that? This whole time I thought I was the only one. If I'm not number one, who do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. Hello, vampire man! Cashier, I see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly had the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? Oh, wait. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager? I see. Well, it would seem I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeeper. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around, whoosh, and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy. Here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000? She's so cute. I want her as my daughter, for reals. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. Cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard, I'm worried she'll pull something. Oh, it's a woman cashier. Okay. Sorry for that. The very manly dude goth bro voice. That's Damien. He's here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Well, it seems we met another dad today, Damien the goth dad. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. It's a good night. Ah, cool. All Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? I love Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. It's so good. Oh, heck yes. They have to make it over to the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts. But also, they're haunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Calum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghosts got... oh no! The ghosts got control of the truck. I can't steer them there on the dang ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter and try to communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die! I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because you're about to die. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. That's my girl. That's my girl. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Calum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Sleep. Dad tip number 92. You're never too busy or important to be kind to others. That is so true, guys. That is the truest dad tip ever. That's a Voraktee tip. That's a Voraktee tip right there. Need more sleep myself. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You've never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. Man, that would suck. I've never thought about that before. If I had a kid, if I had a daughter, I could never have 5 more minutes. Because I would never let them have 5 more minutes. Oh, cruel irony. We have cereal for breakfast and spent the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves in one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Oh yeah, we're going to Joseph's, right? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. If there's food, I gotta go to there's the pun, but this is true to me right here. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across, we're going early. I can never get anywhere early. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Let me guess, I'm the last one here anyways. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Wafts? Small children run through the sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Ha! Hey, there's Joseph! I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs open, arms open wide. Oh. Welcome, I'm so glad that you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. Oh, jeez, he looks like he needs sleep. It's just Chris. Okay. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Hey. They stare creepily and say, nah, they're freaking children of the corn. Freaking, what's that movie? The Shining? The Shining Kids, and then, of course, there's our youngest, Chris. You really... Wait. Wait, where's Chris? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Hello there, lovely wife. Why does everyone seem like they need sleep in your house except for you? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Oh, are you not an eligible dad, then? If you have a wife, you're not an eligible dad. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed? Krish. I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment to and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Voraktee, and his daughter, Amanda. Amanda and Actie. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary. Well, I have to go over there now. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Have you met Matt yet? Who? Hey, Matt. Come meet our new neighbors. This is Voraktee and Amanda. Amanda and I give him a wave. Hey, I'm Matt. Nice to meet you two. Wow, you look surprisingly like the teacher. Not quite really. There's more tats and you seem more chill. I like your jacket. Matt runs a coffee shop down the street. He bakes a mean carrot cake. Wait, are you a hippie dad? Matt grins sheepishly. He also knows everything about music. He is the hipster dad. His record collection takes up a whole wall of his house. That's me, the music guy. That's a bit of an understatement. He also used to be a... I'm just the music guy. Always stoked to discuss music, tunes and stuff. That's so cool. I love music. Matt's ears seem to perk up. Oh yeah? What kind of stuff do you listen to? Dad rock, top tier stuff. Almost exclusively songs about being sad. Top tier. Only the best tunes can grace my earbuds. Gold diamond eardrum ticklers crafted by the finest soundsmiths. My dad listens to more elevator music than anyone I've ever met. Okay, Amanda. Hey, man. Sometimes you just want to jam out to music. Music. I understand. Cool. All right. Matt stands there for a second. So... Right. Cool. Well, I'll be making the rounds. Feel free to stop by later. Is he afraid of people is he as afraid of people as you are? He might be. This is Robert. He lives just across the way. A haggard man, nursing a glass of whiskey, eyes me up and down. Hello, scary guy. Hey. Hey, I'm Voraktee. It's nice to meet you. He takes a long swig of his drink. Hello, drunk guy. Charmed. Voraktee and his daughter just moved in next door. Cool. If you ever need recommendations where to get a drink in this town, Rob's your man. I do not want to meet you in a dark alley. I told you not to call me Rob. No, McDonald! Right, got it. Robert ambles away without saying goodbye. He's not really a people person. Amanda and I mill around, trying to some of the food spread out on the table. I pick up some deviled eggs. I love deviled eggs! Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. That's my girl. I don't want to have to make friends. Is this you guys, anyone? Are you guys not a fan of making friends like this? Personally, I love making friends. I'm hugely extroverted and optimistic, so I'm just like, I love people. I love everybody. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? Craig? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. We're going to talk about weather. Hate talking about the weather. It's always hot in Arizona. You wanna talk about the weather? Oh man, how hot was it yesterday? It was really hot. Go, do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Ouch! Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here's nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Oh no, it's the coffee guy. Or is he the music guy? What a cool guy. And mysterious. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Bryan. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in the Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Let's see here. Robert and Bryan, Matt, Hugo, and Craig talk to Joseph and Damien. Burger time! No, we're gonna talk to people. Let's do Robert and Bryan first. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Bryan chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-up by Bryan or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Ryven's waving me over. Shoot! I flash a smile and walk over to them. Keep it together, Voraktee. Hey, guys, awkward finger guns. Voraktee, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order, at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the old 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Yeah, the game. Oh boy. Voraktee, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you talking about taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. Oh, well. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. That's my daughter. Bryan raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for art. Yeah, that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of his whiskey. I feel like I should have some whiskey here and just like... It was years ago. I was hunting demons. This is my Dean Winchester voice. Sammy. Well, old Johnny Boy and me, we were out on the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my little army days. Comes from Kansas. They building tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out on the front of me. And his voice is hard to do over a long time. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got my fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. My voice is doing great. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. There goes my voice. I guess that's camping for you. Bryan and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. Dang! Me and Bryan are over here just like, wow! Jeez! I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Or am I kidding? Bryan and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Bryan and I are just like having the same exact reactions at the same time. Oh, that guy. Oh, he's a good kidder. that Robert. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. Yo, we gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook. Oh, although properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Robert, wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Yeah! I don't know how I'm doing Daisy's voice. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Calum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn, sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Sounds about right. That and war documentaries. All right, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole food table right over the Daisy. It's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. I can't do many female kid voices, apparently. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's not that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. I don't know, I still kind of view him as my rival. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says that she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. Ha ha. She bit people too. Ha. My girl. Ho, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Bryan's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. And there we go. I think we finally found some even ground with Bryan here, our still rival. He may be a friend, but he's also our rival, somewhat of a frenemy, kind of like Gary Oak with Ash Ketchum in Pokemon. But our kids are getting along, and I think that's just swell for Amanda. Maybe this will help her with her school woes right now. Maybe it'll be good. And we also met Robert, the guy that probably, like I said, you don't want to meet down in a dark alley or, anywhere else. And I'm still not entirely convinced that he probably hasn't hunted demons and ghosts and all that sort of thing before he decided to become a dad, apparently? Question mark? 'Cause this is a game about dads, but he didn't talk about his kid, which I'm very curious about because we were talking the heck out about our kids. So what's up there? I'm really curious to talk to Matt, Hugo, Craig, Joseph, and Damien, and have some burger time, but I'm going to save that for the next episode, because this cook-off is just getting started, guys. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Gotta say, I'm kind of a fan of Damien so far, from his outburst at Death and Beyond. What was it called again? I don't remember already. Death something and Beyond. I have great memory. Let me know what you think, guys. Who's your favorite dad, and what do you want to see in the future? I know that some of you have suggested that I date one dad or the other, but I still need to hear from a lot of you guys. Let me know what you want to see in this game. But I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. Either way, thank you so much for making my play experience your play experience. Please remember to go to that mall and get some of those cheesy, hazardously orange nachos. Dig in with your daughter Amanda, and when you get to the bottom of that plate, uncover the cheesy subscribe button that is on the bottom of the plate, and press it, then wipe your hands with a napkin. My gosh, come on, if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Come on, let's go. Let's take you over this way. I don't know what you are, but you're my friend now.
Oh, no. Okay, things have gotten real.
Okay, I've determined that it may not have been the best idea to go into the shark room.
Leeches, no. Don't eat me. Don't suck my precious blood. I'm a very small person, so I have very little blood to give.